Finally, our new boss is coming, Creon of Thebes, Maneusis' son. This is the beginning of his promising career. What are the new challenges that fate has in store? What is his executives, and why has he summoned us?
Ladies and gentlemen, I have great pride to inform you that our stocks have risen after many months, and now we are a multi-million-dollar company. I've called this meeting here because I know I can depend on you guys, based on your loyalty with the former boss, CEO, Laos. Your loyalty showed even with our later boss, Oedipus, and when he died, you put your trust in this company with the hands of his children, Oedipus and Polynices. Unfortunately, as you know, they had differing opinions that led to the malicious murders of each other. Seeing that I'm next in line for the family business, I have gained full control of the company. Rest assured that I am qualified to lead our company to great success. I have God as my witness to promise our company will not fail, and I will lead our company very far. These are my morals, and this is why I have the following decision concerning the sons of Oedipus. Oedicles, who died as a fighting man for this company, is to be buried upon my expenses with the ceremonies that is usable for a great man who dies. But for his brother, Polynices, who nearly ran this company into the ground, and everyone who nearly lost their jobs, I say his body should be thrown in a ditch and ready for the birds and dogs to devour him. He will not be allowed to be buried in the graveyard of his family. This is my command, and I hope you see my reasoning behind it. As long as I am boss, no mole is going to be honored with the loyalty of that man.
If that is your will, Creon, son of Maneusis, you have that power to enforce it, and we are at your command.
Yes, this is my will. Make sure you do your part.
I'm too old. Why don't you let the younger ones do it?
No, I don't mean that. The centuries will carry it out.
Then what are you going to have us do?
Don't give any support to the ones who break the law.
Only crazy men are in love with death.
And death it is. Yet money still talks, and the wise have been known to sometimes count a few coins to money.
I'm trying to act like I'm not out of breath, boss, because every time I stop to think about what I'm about to tell you, I feel like going back. A voice keeps saying, "You fool, don't you know you're walking straight into trouble?" And another voice says, "Yes, but if you let someone get to Boss Creon first, it will be even worse for you." Anyways, I'm here at last, with a story that doesn't make sense at all, but I'm going to tell you anyway. As they say, what's going to happen, happens.
Okay, so get to the point already. What are you going to say?
I didn't do it. I didn't see who did it. You must not fire me for someone else has done.
What a complete defense. It would work better if I knew the purpose, perhaps. So, what is it?
It's an awful thing, and I don't know how to put it.
Just tell me already.
Well, the dead man, Polynices, the body has been given a proper burial in the family graveyard, and no one knows what happened.
Who would do such a thing?
I promise, I don't know. You must believe me. When I got there, the ground was dry, and there was no sign of digging. No trace found of anything. It was shown to me this morning. I looked and saw that the body had been barely buried in the family grave. It was buried just enough to give him respect and let him rest in peace. There was no sign of any animals, and then everyone went crazy accusing each other. Everyone had the proof that they didn't do it. I promise that none of us could have done it. I don't know who did it. I promise. It wasn't me. And then we decided that one of us had to bring the bad news, and I drew the short straw. So I'm here. Sorry, I had to be the bearer of bad news.
I've been wondering, boss, can it be that God has done?
Stop thinking these things. God, this is not acceptable. God doesn't favor bodies. He has nothing for them because he stole and did bad things to God. Why would he honor a bad man? From the beginning, there have been people scheming and the allies against me. These are the men that have done nothing because they just want my money. Money destroys everything. Bring the men that here that have done this. If you do not, you will be fired. Learn this lesson. The dearest profit is sometimes all too dear. This depends on the source. Do you understand? A fortune won is often a fortune that's misfortune.
Boss, may I speak?
Your very voice upsets me.
Are you sure it's my voice that upsets you and not your conscience?
By God, she wants to analyze me now?
It is not what I say, it is what's been done that hurts you.
You know you talk way too much.
Maybe I do, but I've done nothing.
You've only sold your soul for some change.
How terrible it is when the right judge judges wrong.
Your figure of speech may entertain you now, but if you do not bring me that man, you'll get a little profit from them in the end.
Bring the man in here? I would like nothing better than to bring him the man. Bring him or not, you have seen the last of me. At any rate, I'm safe.
Numberless are the world's wonders, but none more wonderful than man. The stormy great sea yields to his prow, the huge crest bear him high. Earth, holy and inexhaustible, its fragrance shining for us where its clouds have gone year after year. Timeless labor of stallions. The light-bone birds and beasts that cling to cover, the light fish lighting their reaches of dim water, all are taken tamed in the net of his mind. The lion on the hill, the wild horse, windy man, resigned to him, and his blunt yoke was broken. The sultry shoulders of the mountain bull, words also and thou as rapid as air. He fashions to his good use, statecraft is his, and his the scale that does let the arrows of snow. The spirit of winter's rain, from every wind he has made himself secure. From all born, in the late wind of death he cannot stand. O clear intelligence, force beyond all measure, O fate of man, working both good and evil. When the laws are kept, how proudly his city stands. When the laws are broken, what of his city then? Never may an anarchic man find rest in his heart. Never be it said that my thoughts are his thoughts.